within our database, there are some fields where the input will be, for example, manual, will get their company name from the form they will be filling or something like that. But there is also some elements that we don't want to be looking for manually, but we want some help of AI and web search to actually bring in some more insights about, for example, here, a company. So we'll be adding here an AI agent field, which is something unique to Softr database, because you can be automatically generating under the conditions that you want. For example, whenever a record is being created, some insights that are based on AI. So what we will want here is, for example, a research. So this will help us to get, let's say, the activity description. So that's the place where we'll write our AI prompt. So we want 3 very concise bullet points telling about the activity of company. And here I can just hit the add sign or click here to map here the company name. And I can also say which website is, and we will also link the website. What I will also do here is now allow for web search. And thanks to the company name and the websites, this AI agent will be able to find online information to actually respect here our guidelines. I can even have here some AI that will improve my prompt, because here I really wrote down the fundamentals. But yeah, this sounds like an even better prompt. And now I can decide when exactly this AI agent should be running. I don't want it to be running whenever a record is created, but really when we have a website that is available. Yeah, and let's say we also want, if our sales reps also know and research the company manually themselves, they can also manually edit this value. So let's take a look at how it would work. So if I add a company named IBM, so I'm adding the company name because here we have mapped that field. And if I say IBM.com, I guess, it will here automatically run and get our insights. And what we have here is the 3 bullet points that we asked for. So it seems like we need to be even more precise about the formatting, so we can just refine our prompt. We can say return the bullet points in the Markdown formats to then have the perfect prompt that will return what we asked for. Perfect. Here I'll just include a bit. Perfect. So that's some data that's being automatically generated, and we could have another one. I will just duplicate that. This time, what we will want is a number, and it will be number of employees. And this time, for the company, which website is this? Return the most accurate number of employees you will find online. Let's see if we can also improve that prompt, but I think this was already clear enough. And if we run that, we hopefully will have AI giving us, maybe not on the internet, you never find the exact number of employees, but you can have a good idea to understand if it's actually an enterprise or an SMB. And in our case, it's very clear. Let's try if we add a Softr. And here, this is actually quite accurate, and we'll also have our activity description coming up here. Exactly, perfect. So as you see, we can really multiply the relevance of our database with fields that don't need to be filled manually, which is game changing.